A lot of calls into the newsroom from many people asking, when is the power going to be restored? JEA says it has been operating in 24-hour emergency mode since last Friday, with every single employee focused on restoring service after the storm. Now, we have this new drone video that shows just how bad some of the problems are. Look at all of that flooding. Some of these areas they can't even get to yet because there's so much water. Transmission lines around town were also damaged during Irma, but I'm hearing now that they have been repaired. Right now, up to 1,000 JEA crews are working to get your lights back on. And JEA spokesperson Jerry Boyce is joining us this morning in the studio. I invited Jerry yesterday because I was fielding a lot of the calls that were coming into the newsroom. And I wanted to ask you specifically about those, if you don't mind, because I think that these questions are indicative of what many people are asking. So let's start, Jerry. Thank you again for being here. I do appreciate it. I heard from Evelyn, who lives along the Arlington Expressway, and her frustration, she lives in an apartment community, and her frustration is that she's looking across the expressway and she sees all of the people across the expressway who have power, yet she doesn't. And she says there are about 100 people who live in her apartment community. She's concerned because there's babies and children. And she's worried because she keeps calling and she doesn't know, because she hasn't seen any JEA workers in her neighborhood, if they even know that she needs help. And that's a big, we were getting so many calls about that. They're on two different circuits. And so you could have someone across the street from you that was in and you're not. Now, I did check on her account. There is a ticket in for that complex, and we will be working it through. So just know that we're out there. Also, you don't have to see us in order for power to be restored. It could be around the block. It could be a mile away. We're trying to get everyone back in as safely and quickly as possible. But with more than 1,000 electric workers in our field, we're going to do this methodically. We're not going to be rushed because we want every single one of our workers who go out in the field to come home to their families. I also heard from Letice, who lives on the north side. She knows that there's only about 24 people in her community off of Lem Turner who are without power, and worries, well, that's not that many of me. So, and then there's this big giant tree that's down. So she feels like maybe her calls are not being heard either. And while I know that you checked on that to update her, but I also wanted to show, our viewers, sure, this is not the tree in her neighborhood, but to give them also an idea of these massive trees that have fallen. We've got two pictures actually that is posted on JEA's Facebook to give an idea of what you guys are dealing with, because your electrical workers don't actually go and cut the trees, right? No, we have tree contractors. We have more than 200 tree contractors out in the field. They have to go through and clear these trees away before we can come back in. So think about the process. We had an assessor go out. All of the assessments have been done. We bring in the tree crews when there are trees. We have to clear away the trees. Then we have to bring in the pole, and then our crews start putting the wire up on the pole. So there is a process. There are trees down everywhere. I don't know if you've had a chance to ride around, but we're seeing in all parts of our service territory the damage, and it is extensive. It's interesting because that process that you just described to me is the same information that Richard's getting, because he's without power in his neighborhood. That sounds like a long process. Should one assume that if it's a tree that brought down the lines, that it is going to take you longer to get to restoring that power at those homes? I'm going to say it depends. Okay. Some are pretty, I won't say easy fixes, because nothing in the electric world is easy for me. But for our linemen, they can go up and make a nice, clean connect and get our people back in service, our customers back in service. This does take longer, but we've got it down. Just understand that it's going to be a process. We've got crews all over the area. We do have to go through, and in some of these cases, we're not just talking one tree, multiple trees. I don't know if you've been in the Ortega area or in the Mandarin area. It looks like a war zone out there, and we've got to go through safely, clear those trees away. Then it's not a matter of repairing. We are rebuilding infrastructure in these areas. It's like putting in a brand new system, and just understand that it's going to take some time. And we're only in day 3 of full restoration. So then, that said, people might be worried, like in Richard's neighborhood or in Letice's neighborhood, that because it takes so much work just to get the power on there, and maybe it's not as many people, does that fall down to the bottom of the list because you're focusing on the people, who have, like, areas of town that have larger numbers of outages? I want everyone to know that we're going to get them back in, number one. We're not going to forget anybody. We're going to be working day and night until everyone is back on.
We have finished with our critical customers. By yesterday morning, we had all public schools back in, all schools back in. All the hospitals are back in. Our transmission lines are back in. We've worked on the nursing homes. So now we're going into the neighborhoods, and you are not forgotten. I would just ask you, if you are concerned about your ticket, log on to JEA.com. You can do that on your smartphone, and you can see the status of your ticket.
To make sure that they know that you're without power, because if you're constantly calling and not speaking to someone, you're worried that maybe that, it didn't go through.
Right.
There's an important point that you mentioned to me during the commercial break that I think is worth mentioning also is it possible that someone, if they're in a building and there's just one or two houses that are out without power, that don't have any power, like in an apartment, and others do, that there may be some problem that they can correct by just checking their breaker?
They can. Now, if you're in a condo, it might be a little bit different. Half the condo can be on one transformer and half the condo on another transformer. But in some cases, it's just a matter of going out and looking at your circuit box and flipping the switch. That happened to my sister in one of the previous storms. Everyone around her had power. She didn't. We were able to ping her meter. We knew that she was getting power to her house. All she had to go is go to the box and flip that switch back on. So check that first.
Jerry, thank you for being here from JEA. Do appreciate it. If you need to report an outage in your area, you can call too much. So keep that in mind. They are hearing you, but you can log on, as Jerry mentioned. You can go to the Prime Osborne starting at 9 o'clock today in the morning and meet someone face-to-face, or you could also call 665-6000. We will post this entire interview later this morning on the morning show page of news4jax.com.